The night it happened wasn't supposed to be significant. It was just another quiet dinner at home. Pasta on the stove, wine on the table, and the hum of the ceiling fan blending into our usual rhythm. Ethan, my husband of 8 years, had just returned from work, and I was rambling about my day. Somewhere between a joke about my coworker Liam and a sip of wine, I let it slip. I said Liam always made me feel seen, like he actually listened. Not like you, I added with a laugh, not realizing the knife I'd just twisted. Ethan's hand froze halfway to his glass. His eyes met mine, and I saw something change. Not anger, not confusion, just silence. It was the kind of silence that doesn't beg for clarification because it already knows the answer. "What do you mean by that?" he asked, voice low, steady. I laughed again, trying to brush it off. "I didn't mean it like that," I said quickly. But the damage had already bled through the cracks of my casual tone. He didn't yell, he didn't accuse. He just stood up, took his plate, dumped it in the sink, and walked upstairs. I heard the suitcase wheels about an hour later. That's when I started panicking. I followed him, tried to stop him, begged him to talk. It didn't mean anything, I insisted. I was just venting. But he wouldn't even look at me. He simply said, "You've been saying the truth without realizing it. Tonight you just said it out loud." He left that night. No dramatic door slam, no final words, just a quiet closing of the front door at 11:42 p.m. I sat on the kitchen floor, wine bottle in hand, realizing how something so small, a careless sentence, could unravel everything. I checked my phone every 5 minutes for days, no calls, no texts, just silence stretching like a punishment I knew I deserved. I reached out to his sister, his best friend, even his boss. They all said the same thing. He's safe, but he doesn't want to talk. It was only weeks later that I realized Liam had been the symptom, not the cause. My words weren't just about attention or emotional neglect. They were a reflection of something deeper, my own detachment, the way I'd taken Ethan's quiet loyalty for granted. I'd spent months confiding in someone else, not physically cheating, but emotionally stepping away. I had convinced myself it wasn't a betrayal until Ethan's absence made me confront the truth I'd buried. I started writing him letters, real ones. No texts, no emails. I mailed them to his brother's address, knowing that was the only channel he might not block. I told him everything, how I realized the weight of my words, how I never meant to hurt him, how I would take it all back if I could. But weeks turned into months, and each envelope was returned, unopened. I kept every one of them in a drawer marked Hope. Then one afternoon, a letter came for me. The handwriting was unmistakable. My heart raced as I opened it. Inside was a single page. His words were clear and final. "Sometimes the deepest betrayals come not from actions, but from truths you thought you could hide. I didn't leave because you loved someone else. I left because you stopped loving me and didn't even notice." There was no signature, just the sting of every word sinking in. It's been nearly a year now. I still cook 2 portions out of habit. I still glance at the door around 11:42 every night. I've deleted Liam's number, changed jobs, rebuilt my world brick by brick. But nothing fills the space Ethan left, because in a single moment, with a single careless sentence, I lost the one person who never needed grand gestures, just honesty, love, and presence. And I can never take it back.